That there we go. Finally. Oh yes.
Hey,
Let's hope this doesn't save like last time.
well, let's
My
hope it stays.
gosh, bro. How are you though?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, bro?
I'm
How you
good.
been?
Second video redoing this thing. Alright, let's do. But now we have more stuff, which is good, which means more information. So yeah, should
I,
be a good one.
yeah,
Alright, welcome guys
definitely,
as
bro.
well. Me Elias. We're gonna do the picks again for 264 because last video didn't save. So Elias comes in more as a fan and starting to you're starting to work out, yeah, and stuff.
Hmm?
You're starting to like work out and analyzing and stuff already. So
Yeah,
yeah, so you got experience then.
I
You got
did 2 years
experience.
of boxing, so I know a bit about. Like, I've
Yeah.
got the striking knowledge and stuff.
So yeah, so you're coming with boxing experience and fighting. Yeah, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, I'll take that. And for me, as a dude that's been 3 years in mixed martial arts, so ex fighter. So let's do this. Let's get to the main card then. Who we got?
Right, here we go. So the first fight is Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. So Chris Moutinho, he's got quite a bit of a funny story because, like, Sean O'Malley was originally going to fight another guy, another prospect in bantamweight, which is Louis Smolka. But then Louis pulled out of the fight, and
Mm-hmm.
instead they got a newcomer, promotional newcomer, in Chris Messino. Who honestly, like, he seems like a nice guy. The guy had to quit his job to actually come and fight, and and, like, the way he found out as well is quite funny because, like, he only found out that he was fighting Conor Malley when he started receiving messages on Instagram saying that he'll get knocked out and stuff.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
bro.
and like the guy is a promotional newcomer, 9-4, last second replacement, I think,
Mm.
and he's like a massive underdog. I think everyone is gonna go for Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
like,
Like, even the less time to train, not much time to prepare or handle
yeah,
five
exactly.
rounds. Not much about him.
And he must, and he's a promotional newcomer. He's like
Exactly.
a new guy, and like Sugar Sean is like
He's been around
what?
for
Like,
a while now. One defeat.
yeah, Sugar Sean has been fighting for a while, and like I think this fight really shows how much the UFC is scared for like they how much they care about Sean O'Malley because like for them he's the next Conor McGregor. He's their next big fighter. He's got like over 2 million followers on Instagram, I think something like that, and he isn't even ranked.
Yeah,
Sugar
exactly.
Sean is a strong fighter, but I think many people want to see him fight
Fight a
someone who's
top
ranked
10.
as well.
Last time didn't
Yeah,
go well,
top
but
10.
who knows?
Yeah, top 10, top 15. But like the thing is, we're not seeing him fighting anyone like other than Marlon Vera. Like we didn't see him really get tested. He lost against Marlon Vera, and
Exactly.
people, I think, what people want to is see him fight a wrestler, and not only in any type of wrestler, but a top 15 wrestler.
Yeah,
Because
I've
he's
never
only
seen
been
him fight
matched
a
up against
wrestler.
like,
So
huh?
we're not sure about takedown defense or his
Yeah,
wrestling
exactly.
skills and stuff.
We don't know much about his actual skill level, and we know about the striking. The striking is amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
One of the best in the
he's
UFC.
talented at striking. I'll give him that.
He's talented, exactly, but like I think he hasn't been tested, and I think the UFC are taking like they really don't want to, like
Risk.
they really are taking it slowly. They really, it's like,
They may cut out for a second.
oh, he's declining. Funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true. So I guess we go with Sean O'Malley because yeah, Sean O'Malley has been in the UFC. He's beaten some well, not top contender UFC dudes, but UFC fighters that got there. So we chose Sean O'Malley. Experience, striking wise. The other dude we don't know much about. It's coming in with very, very few time. to get prepared for a guy like Sean O'Malley. So Sean O'Malley it is.
Next, we've got Irina Aldana versus Yana Kunitskaya.
Okay, yeah, I don't
Woman,
know these people.
pretend to know them, pretend to know them, bro.
I should do. I tried to research about them. I couldn't find anything. Not even
Bro, you
embedded
know what?
had.
All I'm gonna say is all the stuff I learned is from the weigh-in show,
Exactly,
from
that's the
watching the
only thing
weigh-in
I
show.
do.
So honestly, no, listen, like all we have to do is repeat what they said.
mm. What
What
did they
Laura
say?
Sanko said.
Oh, bro, I couldn't find anything about these women besides them
Well, same here.
arguing.
Same here. All I know is like one of them is Wade. There, one is Russian, the other is Mexican, and the Russian one trains at the ATT.
Okay, I'm going with boobs and Russians because Russians are strong. So the Russian one.
Okay, okay. No, no, wait. We need to be serious, bro. Let's do the serious one, no
I,
serious
I,
take. So the next guys are no, girls in women's bantamweight. We've got Irina Aldana and Yana Kunitskaya.
mm,
So this is an interesting fight because Irina Aldana just missed weight quite significantly, actually, like by 4 pounds, I think.
so she's gonna have weight
Well,
advantage.
the thing is that she might have weight advantage, but here's the thing: she didn't look good on the scale.
Mm.
Kunitskaya looked good. Aldana didn't. Aldana looked. She did not look good. She did not. Simply like, and like usually a failed weight cut is worse than one a succeeded one because like mentally also it's like she won't be as motivated as well mentally because like 30% of her money is gonna go to Kunitskaya.
So, yeah, exactly. You lose money as well.
And you
Doesn't
do
look
not
good.
forget yeah,
Not
Kunitskaya.
professional.
Yeah, it's not professional as well. And she did not look good. She just did not. She looked kind of fake.
Mm, for sure. This is the Mexican one, right? Or
Yeah,
yeah, the
Aldana.
Mex. Yeah.
Whereas Kunitskaya, the Russian one,
Mm.
she's she looked good honestly. On the scale, she looked good. She looked not good. She looked strong, and like she don't forget she used to train at Bastonway with Holly Holm, who actually beat Aldana. Holly Holm was one of the
Good
best
sparring
boxers,
partner and
an amazing
kickboxer.
sparring partner, one of the best kickboxers in UFC history, the
If
best
she trained
striker,
with John Jones,
and he trained with John
that beat. That's amazing.
Jones. But now she's at ATT, she's at the American Top Team, which is another amazing team. Now she was training with Dustin Poirier, actually.
Exact. Plus the wrestling, and I'm guessing she's Russian, so she definitely has a
Yeah,
wrestling
she's Russian.
background.
She's got that wrestling background, and also like bo- both both of these fighters aren't really going to wrestle. I think they're probably going to strike. They're both like strikers,
Mm.
and I feel like Yana Kunitskaya has got better boxing, better striking, and like
Yeah, I'd go
I
for sure
think
for the Russian one.
I'm going
Odds are
for
very good.
Kunitskaya as well.
Professional, looking good on the
Yeah,
weight in, boxing,
yeah.
good wrestling background, training with Holy Home, American top teens. So yeah, I'll definitely go for that one.
And our next fight is Bam Bam Taito Ivasa versus Greg Hardy.
Hardy. Actually, I was looking for the Bumham because I didn't know much about him. But from what Cormier said, I think it was Cormier. I'm pretty sure it was Daniel Cormier that said that he was actually a pretty good fighter. But that Greg Hardy was also a tough guy, but he does think that
Yeah.
the dude wins. we said Thompson. Yeah,
I went for Wonderboy because it's very close by, extremely close. But like the thing about Durinho and many other guys in welterweight, guys that started in grappling, who slowly went into boxing, like Kamaru, is that their boxing stance is quite stiff. They're vulnerable to attacks like right down the middle.
yeah, that's
And
what
on
we
top of that,
discussed.
yeah, and Durinho, Gilbert Burns needs to basically get close to Secret Wonderboy Thompson to actually deal any damage. And
Just
it's very
yeah,
hard to get close to Wonderboy because one, he's like a very good range fighter. And he will keep you far away with like his kicks and his punches, especially his kicks, his karate kicks. And on top of that, he's got like, despite Mourinho having very good wrestling, I don't think he can take down Wonderboy because Wonderboy's got like probably the best takedown defense in
defense
all
in
of the
the
UFC.
yeah.
He, he got taken down only twice in the
By
last
Woodley.
9 years, 2012, and both were against Woodley, who was like at the time UFC champion, one of the best wrestlers in UFC history. And this was both in one was in the first Woodley fight, the second was in the second Woodley fight, and like it's gonna be hard for Gilbert Burns, especially, and he's gonna have to get close to Wonder Boy. He's gonna have to
Yeah.
get close to some inside boxing. He needs to be like an inside fighter basically, and inside fighting with like a,
Thompson.
a dangerous like threat like Wonder Boy. Like it's hard, especially when you've got a chin like Mourinho. He doesn't have an amazing chin. Like he looks like with that neck of his, you'd think he'd have a better chin, but he doesn't.
He doesn't have much. It's been cracked by Usman already as well.
Mm-hmm.
So for me,
We
Thompson,
also
yeah, breaks mentality as well. The Thompson style, it's very hard to catch up. You never know when he's gonna throw a punch or when he's gonna come with a high kick, low kick, or just like push you away, take your arrow out. Um, he can also pressure a lot because, like you say, he's also a volume fighter. So he's always hitting, always finding something, even if it doesn't quite connect us, connect somehow, even if it's not like proper connection. Um, Takedown defense as well. It'll be hard to get close to him. That's the problem. I think those because Thompson is so good at moving, picking shots, and using his legs especially. He can create a lot of distance and not let Gilbert come in, which can frustrate Gilbert. Mentality wise, Thompson is also very chill, trying to entertain, staying positive, not really overestimating the person, but also has confidence in himself. Works hard, but also works hard. A lot of this fight will be depending where the fight goes, but then again, it's like everybody says, the fight always starts standing up. So if Thompson keeps the fight standing up, like I think mostly like he will, and break the Gilbert spirit, I'm gonna pick Thompson.
Wonder Boy, yeah,
That
and like I said, Wonder Boy. There's also a mentality plays a big role. And Mourinho, Gilbert Burns is very much an emotional fighter, and like we saw that against Kamaru, if he has one technique of his work, he will keep using it, and that's the problem because like when he cracked Usman, when he rocked Usman, Usman was about to get knocked out. He kept repeating that one thing technique, which Usman read, and he ended up knocking out well, Mourinho with his jab in the end. And
mm-hmm.
like this, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson
And he's got power in those
is
legs. That's the
he's
problem.
got
When he
power. This is
kicks,
another
it's
level of striking. This isn't Usman. Usman isn't that good of a striker. He's actually quite new to striking. Like he's a good striker, but he's quite new to it. Wonderboy is like a karate black belt,
always moves
and like
around, never stays in the same place, so it's hard to catch him. Alright.
now on to the main
Poirier
event.
McGregor. This one's the trickiest fight ever, for sure.
There have been a lot of development, a lot of them,
A lot of
and
people,
I
a lot of
think
fighters actually picking McGregor, but we'll
a
analyze
lot of
now. We'll
fighters.
analyze
Yeah,
now.
but they said that in the first fight as well. A lot of them picked McGregor on the first fight as well. But
Mm.
like I tell you, this Poirier, and this McGregor is weird. This is a weird McGregor. He isn't himself. He's angry. He's delusional. Like you saw that interview with Stephen A. Smith when he said, "My record is 19-1. I only count knockouts." He forgot like the most important. Like he's not a mixed martial artist anymore.
Yeah, it's
I
more of
think
a boxer.
he's a boxer. It's embarrassing. I think it's embarrassing to mixed martial arts. He's embarrassing himself, and we saw that press conference that he lost. He lost that press conference. He lost it because like he did not get into Dustin Poirier's head. Poirier instead got into McGregor's head with like a very good line, like that McGregor pass, like when he went like it wasn't McGregor pass, it was McGregor sleeve. That was a very
That's a
good line.
big one. That's a big one. I like the dude, the one in the pink suit. He actually brought up a very good point. McGregor only
You
won
haven't won a
one fight
one fight since
since
Obama was president.
exactly one fight.
This was against Cowboy. Cowboy is
Exactly, and
old.
he's old. He's not the same cowboy he used to be.
Cowboy hasn't won
Father.
a fight in 3 years. Three years, yeah.
He's a father
And
now.
like
He's old. His mentality. And then again, different weight class. It was at 170, so you can be a little
was
bit
that also
bulkier. So
Conor at lightweight has only won one fight actually. And it
Eddie
was against
Alvarez,
Eddie Alvarez. He lost two, one against
Poirier won.
Poirier, one against Habib. Yeah. And like I guess there's no shame in losing against Habib and Poirier because like in my opinion, Habib is the greatest lightweight of all time. Poirier is the second greatest lightweight of all time.
For
But
true.
like the way he lost as well was like in such a dominant fashion as well. He got dominated. He wasn't even close. Like
The fight should have been
I think
stopped way early with Khabib. Like, there was a point that
as
I'm pretty
well.
sure was in the second round as well that Khabib literally put him against the cage and was just
Let's talk now.
punching, and Herbie was like, "No, keep going, keep going, keep going, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
keep
it
going.
was when
Let
he
him
was like
survive.
saying,
Let
"Let's
him
talk
survive.
now."
Let him survive
It was
for
like
the
the
third
"Let's
round.
talk now" punches. Yeah,
Let's talk."
and like the thing was like then you had that third round where McGregor kept cheating and Herb Dean didn't like do anything. Like he gripped, like he basically used his toes to grip onto the cage. He held them Habib's gloves. He held Habib's
Shorts. He
shorts.
also grabbed the shorts. Yeah.
Punched him in the back of his head as well. Like with so many mistakes and so many like he cheated so much in that one round and like Herb Dean
Do
didn't say
anything.
anything.
Another thing is Conor McGregor's actual takedown defense. If you look at the Khabib fight and the last Poirier fight, he did have a pretty good no and Khabib jumped and then he actually put the hand on the head so it doesn't so he stops the
Yeah, he's
takedown.
got
But then it's
yeah
Khabib. Khabib
McGregor.
got it. But yeah,
Yeah,
his
of course it's
takedown
Habib.
defense was better with Khabib. But when Dustin shoot like the double, like Connor couldn't really no, he didn't stop it. Like he fell, took the
Yeah,
damage and then he
McGregor's
like
got
went back to
yeah
the
he's got
cage.
very good takedown defense and especially when you get him up to the cage, he will get up easily. The only
Yeah.
guy who did not let him get up is Habib. Because
Khabib.
he's the only guy who understood that you need to control the leg and not the hip.
Hmm.
And like he did that. He did that, and McGregor was on the ground. He couldn't get up. And like Poirier, I think Poirier will submit McGregor this time. He will submit McGregor. He's got those jiu-jitsu credentials. Black belt, I think. He's an
Black
amazing
belt, yeah.
wrestler. He's a good boxer as well, not the best, but he's still good. Good kicker. We saw those cow kicks, especially McGregor. McGregor's key to winning is basically everyone said it. Because
For me, it's always a tough one because it's two guys that I love, and they're like I don't want to kind of see McGregor lose, but I don't want to see Poirier lose. But I want Poirier to win this one more than McGregor. I think I won't say who it is yet. I won't say who it is yet. I'm gonna analyze first what I think, then I'll say in the end what I think. So from what I've seen, when coming to a fight. Mentality wise, the trash talk is different. It's not there. It's like weird insults. They don't really make sense. Before his trash talk was like calm, if that makes sense. It was like he trusted
Yeah,
everything of his words. Also, the ability to predict, like you'd ask Will McGregor, okay, which round is it? Now that you're confident, and he'll say,
mystic match.
first round, second round, this time by this. This time, if you ask him, he's just like he said, he'll knock him out in a stretcher, whatever that
He said
means.
he put him. He said he'd put him on a stretcher, that he'll knock him out. And then the guy said, "Which round?" He said, "You'll need to buy the
Yeah, I
pay-per-view
need to
to
buy the
see."
pay per view. Exactly, the
It's
man coming in.
mystic. This isn't mystic match. Yeah.
It's more. This McGregor is looking more for like revenge. He's like hungry, but in the emotional way. Like I want to knock this guy out because you embarrassed me in front of all these peoples, and I've beaten you before. If that makes sense. So I think
He said he will.
mentality wise, I
He said he
think
will kill Taylor.
yeah,
He said he will kill.
I've seen videos of McGregor now also working on that karate stance. The kicks are coming, high kicks are coming again. He's mixing it up more mixed martial artist. He's also not showing much, but when he shows that he's doing everything. Um, so training wise, he's doing well, I think, but I don't think his mentality is there yet, and that's gonna play a big role in the fight. It's he's going too angry, too emotional, too much for revenge. He's just I think he's gonna do a lot of mistakes because he will want to knock out Poirier so bad that way he will forget defense. So he'll just try throw, knock this guy out. And I think that's where Poirier will capitalize because again, McGregor has won since one time since Barack Obama was president, right? Poirier has been there. He fought Gaethje, he fought Alvarez, he beat Gaethje, he beat Alvarez, he beat Max Holloway. Um, Khabib wise, I thought Poirier almost had Khabib. I think no one was close to
Yeah,
beat
he is.
Khabib as Poirier, and that was tight. Khabib was in danger there. I can tell Khabib was in danger there.
Yeah.
He also rocked Khabib. McGregor was unable to do that with Khabib at all. He was just demolished. Um, what else? Takedown defense from McGregor is kind of underrated. I'll say that because they'll show the
Yeah.
strikes that he now has can really put pressure of people
Grab
trying to
people.
take him down and stuff. But then again, Poirier already had got a double leg on him once, took him down. His luck is that he was quick to get to the cage. I think this time Poirier will, from what I've seen, will definitely put more pressure on him. Will go for the wrestling because I think he said, Gregor said whoever shoots first is what is it,
The
like a
first.
coward or something? He said something like that, and then Dusty
He
was
said
like, no,
whoever.
yeah, and then
Yeah, he said no. Whoever shoots first is like a dusty pussy or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and then Poirier was like, no, whoever gets submitted or whatever. He like contradicted McGregor,
Yeah.
saying this is mixed martial arts, so
It's like McGregor. Yeah, McGregor forgot this is MMA.
yeah, it's MMA. So if you get taken down,
Like to him, it's
it's
boxing
not
all of a
boxing.
sudden, not MMA. Like, this
Mentality
is real
wise,
fighting. This
yeah,
isn't like
I think he's saying that to kind of like this goes again to mentalities. McGregor's trying to bring Poirier to the striking wise, because I think boxing wise, if it stays boxing, and I've seen Poirier boxing a lot and not much training that, but with Jorge Masvidal now, I'm more confident that he will use wrestling and all that.
mm,
Boxing wise, if it stays up and McGregor somehow got in his head, then yeah, McGregor first round, get the boxing done, gets it. Boxing wise, my only problem with Poirier was that I was seeing too much boxing and I wasn't seeing those leg kicks being trained or the wrestling. But then again, he then brought Jorge Masvidal, and we know that Masvidal is more of a wrestler, and he does kind of have a McGregor style as well.
yeah.
So
Masvidal is that he's got very much that McGregor style. Like, he's a boxer as well, just like McGregor, and
like,
he's got just like McGregor again. He's got actually quite good takedown defense. To be fair, honestly,
yeah, Masvidal.
it's
I
not
think
that bad.
Masvidal will prepare Poirier a lot, and I think I won't say yet. I would say that, although it's obvious already. But yeah, I'll keep going on this. So I talk about the boxing. So I think what McGregor was trying to do with the takedowns was, okay, if I say this, I can get in his head and make him box me, which is where I want him to be. But Dustin is not falling for those games anymore. Again, it's a new Dustin. Even though he says he's not in love with the game itself, he's still a dog. So he's there to fight. He's there to provide. He's there to help others. He's a fighter still. I never seen Dustin back down from a fight. Like Dustin still wants the title.
True.
I think he's hungry. Mixed martial arts wise, Dustin has been there. He has the experience, has more experience than McGregor, has won all his fights besides the Khabib fight, which I think it wasn't like a close one in terms of going too long, but I think in terms of stylistically and actually almost getting it done, I don't think anyone has getting it as close as Poirier did. So there is a chance that again McGregor could win first, maybe second round if
Maybe
the power comes in, because McGregor's talented. He still has knockout power, but
he's
Poirier has a chin now. Poirier like the pressure.
he's got
Um,
his chin is actually quite underrated. Rob McGregor actually got cracked, and like he's it's like it's a very hard fight to predict. But then again, from seeing after seeing the press conference with the weigh-ins and stuff,
mm,
and all the interviews and like the training footage, it really looks like Poirier is
yeah,
gonna win.
both
Because
Cormier and
McGregor,
Max Holloway did say that it's too early for Conor McGregor to be actually prepared for the leg kicks. So I do think Poirier will like test the leg kick fury, and he will either use the leg kicks to like take him down.
especially and
Yeah,
McGregor, if he goes back to that karate stance, he'll still be vulnerable to leg kicks. And but like it's you'll be vulnerable, and it's at least it's not the boxing stance. And the thing is, like you don't even think know if he actually really is like we don't even know if he's gonna go with the karate stance or the boxing stance because apparently like Poirier said it in the press conference. McGregor has been contacting some boxers that Poirier knows.
knows. Yeah,
Yeah, and like I think we all know, like I think McGregor's done. I think he's finished, and I think
mm.
this fight is gonna
Poirier's
prove it.
also bigger. For so experience wise, he's bigger. Mentality wise, Poirier's there.
Poirier is
He had
big.
good
He's
counters. He didn't talk too
big.
much trash, and he was still respectful
Mhm.
to McGregor, but his counters were like amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
he won that press conference in my opinion. He won it. He got to McGregor's head, and
I
like he had the best line.
I think
And like
everyone thinks McGregor because they're looking back to like years ago,
because
and
they're
as well, he's
casual.
entertaining. He's entertaining McGregor. Like the dude's done a lot
People,
for
I
the
think,
sport.
yeah, many people are for McGregor because, like, McGregor brings those casual fans as
Mm.
well. Like, you know,
And it's more entertaining seeing him fight as well, which is crazy because you never
yeah,
know. You never know. But then again, as a fighter, someone that's experienced, been there, tested it. Um, from what I've seen here, uh, fight is too early, like Cormier and Max Holloway said. Many of them said. I don't think Poirier is gonna go down with one punch. I think Poirier can handle the shots from McGregor. He already did. Stylistically, Poirier has got more arsenal in him. Can handle more shots. Poirier isn't there. I don't think McGregor is there mentally at any point. McGregor is talented, but so is Poirier. But Poirier doesn't let really money get into him. He trains hard. When he's there to fight, he's there to fight not just for the fans, but as well for himself to perform better. To also increase himself as well. I'm a fan of both. Uh, so yeah, I hope there doesn't come hate for me picking this one because I really do love both guys. I love McGregor because he was the guy that actually got me to mixed martial arts. But
like
McGregor's
many
getting too
people,
hungry. when you talk about Khabib to McGregor, he goes crazy and starts saying all this, and all that.
Yeah, he's
So
starts insulting Habib and everything. Like
come on, yeah.
you can clearly see, like Habib is still living rent free in his
And
head,
him,
and
he's not
and
there.
like McGregor isn't
I
there.
don't think
McGregor,
McGregor is there.
like I think
I
this is like,
I wouldn't be surprised if he won, but with everything said
of course.
here,
Like
with
if he lands,
uh,
like if Poirier is too cocky, he can
yeah,
actually win.
and this is
But
my
like
last
from what,
point.
yeah,
Khabib
go
posted a
ahead.
picture with Poirier a few weeks ago saying, "I believe by the end of this year we will have a new champion, and that is
Habib
Diamante
did that.
Dustin Poirier." Yeah,
Really?
he said that. So with that said, um,
Let
as
me
a
actually check.
fighter, as a fighter, from what I've seen from the fighters saying about Dustin and Connor, and the high ones like Comir's, you can't say Comir's not experienced. He trains with Khabib, one of the best wrestlers, one of the best fighters as well, Max Holloway. My
Yeah,
pick, my final pick will be Dustin Poirier for sure. For how much I love both, and I kind of don't want to see anyone lose. I hope they draw and they actually get a 4 fight so we see more stuff. But Poirier,
I'm
I
gonna
think
go. I'm
Poirier
gonna
gets
go
it
for
done. Either
Poirier.
by knockout or
Poirier.
submission,
Yeah.
but Poirier gets it
I
done
think
later on.
I'm actually gonna go for a third round submission.
Yeah, I'd go second, third, maybe even fourth if Poirier
Yeah,
gets it.
actually second or third round submission.
So
I
I
don't
will
think he'll
pick
knock him
Poirier
out.
as
I
well.
think after McGregor said, "Oh, wrestling is and kicking is if you couldn't beat me if it weren't for your kicking and wrestling, then this is gonna motivate Corey even more to do it."
Yeah, Poirier is not falling for those games to be honest. So yeah,
Yeah.
so Poirier is there, and I think he's gonna get it done. I hope no hate
I thought,
comes. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest as a fighter. I'm not just not as a fan. Like if we're going by fan, I really kind of want McGregor as well. But I don't like what he did with Khabib, and he's been saying stuff about Khabib and
yeah,
all that. So I really want
he's just,
Poirier. I like Poirier as well. So I'm
yeah.
gonna go with Poirier.
We're both going for Corey with this one.
Oof. Now to edit this is gonna be hard,
Yeah.
bro. What the heck?
Oh, good luck on it.
Fuck.
I see you, man.
See you, Elias. Thank you, bro.
Right.
Let me see if I get this posted and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be a hard
All right.
one.
Good luck with the editing.
Thanks, bro.